Sup, my friends, and welcome back to the Dragon's Lair. This is the Taoist Dragon, but you can call me Toasty! And it's time for the most mecha-amazing school in the universe, Ace Academy! Now, when we last left off, we were on a date with Mayu. Lots of stuff happened. We had a nice moment on the beach, we had a nice date, and now we're going back to the campus.
Thanks for taking me to the comic book store.
It was my pleasure, Boo. Thanks for introducing it to me. Now I know where to go to catch up on my series. Jackhammer's such a nerd. She smiles.
I'm really happy you like to read manga too. Sho doesn't really care for it.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't hate manga. I read manga and I enjoy it. I like watching anime because I like the exposure to Japanese, so I always watched it sub. That's really what I get out of anime, not that in itself it isn't entertaining and interesting. So manga, for me, especially since I don't know how to read Japanese, I mean, they have like 3 different alphabets, so it's just me reading in English. But a lot of manga reads from right to left, so I like to read manga in the sense that it works out my brain to adapt to new situations. But I prefer anime because it's exposure to a different language, and I can pretend for a half an hour I know how to speak Japanese. You think you'd like it more since there are pictures. Ha! Show's stupid. Mayu giggles. I am being nice. I said you think you'd like it more.
Anyway, Father will be here soon, and I still have to clean.
Oh, I see. Also, you said I still need to clean in your word bubble, but you actually said I still have to clean. By clean, do you mean hide your new books? She blushes.
It would be best if you didn't know.
Okay.
Anyway, I'll see you later.
Mayu the Rebel! Alright. I wave goodbye and watch her disappear into her dorm. Bye, Mayu! I make my way downtown, walking fast to meet our account manager from Deshu. Okay, it was working up to that last point. Also wearing a calf. I didn't say calf, but yeah, we went to a calf. Or is it cafe? I think it's supposed to be cafe. Whatever. I tried to anticipate what kind of questions he'll ask about Eagle, so I can have answers ready. Yuna says this wasn't an interview, but I still want to make a good impression. Also, this episode might be short just out of necessity. As I enter the cafe, I sweep my gaze around the room and spot a man wearing a Deshu jacket. That must be him! That's racist. Maybe it's just somebody who likes Deshu. You think so? None of that made sense, but I was laughing at myself for saying Deshu, and I don't know what I meant by you think so. I meant to say you should think, because it could be that. But whatever. After ordering a cup of coffee, I walk over to greet him. Hello! The man faces me, and I'm surprised to how young he looks. He seems to be only a couple years older than us. Huh, well, he probably finished college and went on to be a CEO. That amazing, amazing man. I'm Jack, the pilot for Eagle for Ace 204911. He smiles and gestures to the seat across from him. I accept the seat. I wish we could have chose our name, even if it was from, like, a set list, so, you know, they could still voice act it, but our team name is so stupid.
Thanks for meeting me on such short notice. As I'm sure you know, I'm Yuri Ariev, your account manager with Dashu.
He's Russian. I'm sorry. Now, I'm racist. I wasn't expecting that. I mean, okay. The issue with anime, the anime art style, is everybody looks the same. That's not racist, that's just a fact. They all have big eyes and weird color hair. This isn't a good example because his hair is just black, but you know what I mean. Come on, guys, back me up. No? Okay. A waitress places our drinks on the table. He takes a sip from his drink and seems pleasantly surprised. That must be some good coffee.
I'm not going to put you on the spot, but I am curious about a few things.
Alright there, Yuri. About Eagle?
Eagle?
Oh, he seems confused. I guess he was trying to get to know me better. And I knew it! He looks generally confused. I guess my intel was incorrect.
No, about Hyperdrive.
Hyperdrive? The team that I played for CINY? Looks like Yuri did his homework on me. Oh, I didn't even remember Hyperdrive. To be fair, this is our first time learning it, but it's still under the NDA? What does that mean? Don't talk about? I don't know what that means. Somebody tell me what NDA means. But I want to be an open book. Sure, ask away. I'll try to answer the best I can. He smiles.
I am more interested about the team and sponsorship dynamics in the West. I've researched that companies have official teams in the school rather than just sponsoring a different team from time to time.
Okay. I nod. That's right.
Hyperdrive is an S-ranked division team at CINY. That's quite the accomplishment. I can see why you transferred into ACE with a history like that.
Sure. We all know what Jackhammer would say, which is, I'm a natural. So I wore to do it. Really? It was pretty easy, to be honest. Yuri grins.
Very confident. Interesting.
I am nothing if not confident, I say with cat ears on. You have to be confident to wear these.
What were your teammates like?
They're all losers and holding me back. Hyperdrive had about 20 pilots on the team. I didn't know all of them well, but I made a few friends. Yuri takes another sip from his coffee.
Ah, yes. I've heard the official company teams tend to recruit purely from an efficiency and winning standpoint. There's even internal competition within the team to see who are the strongest pilots.
Heck yeah, I nod.
Which means your solo rank must have been strong if you were the primary backup after the starting four.
I wasn't just the primary backup. I was the primary backup. Oh yeah, I don't know what that means, but Jackhammer has to be cocky. Yeah, although I can't say everyone was pleased with the first year being a primary backup. Yuri chuckles.
I take it the more senior members of the team weren't pleased.
Yes, exactly. Because of that, most of the people I consider to be close were other first years, but some of the seniors who were already in the starting lineup would help me train. Sounds
like there was a very split dynamic among the team, which is not surprising given how large it is. It's hard to foster close camaraderie when everyone competes for the same spots.
That's fair, though competition can make people closer. There are definitely a lot of cliques that formed within the group. I tried to stay away from any drama and was just focused on bringing up my rank.
How well do you think that model works compared with the model here?
I pause. The pressures are different, but I do believe smaller teams make more efficient teams. You are more invested in your personal training and development, not because there is a looming pressure that someone is just a number away from replacing you, but because you're an important member of your team. You know, yeah, I kind of agree with that. I like that model better. And of course, you end up fostering closer relationship with your teammates, which is not something to overlook. But the whole sponsorship process here is incredibly imbalanced. Yuri nods understandingly. Honestly, I'm grateful to you agreed to sponsor us. We were rejected a few times before, and Yuna was really disappointed by how unwilling most companies were to consider us.
Your team at ACE is a little unique. Even though you guys are an S-ranked division team, because you're a new team with no history of performance, you're also considered high risk.
I could see that. You know, it's just we don't have a history, so they're like, we don't know. We don't have a whole lot of data to go off for these guys. High risk?
Yeah, it's hard to gauge whether your team is a strong up-and-comer or if your entry into this division was a fluke. Most companies don't like that uncertainty.
Yep. And if that's the case, how come you decided to take that risk? He grins.
I know good talent when I see it.
Nice! You know what? I like this Yuri guy. He's cool.
If I'd been too afraid to take risks, I never would have landed Yudai. When I signed him on, he was a new pilot, but already showed so much potential.
You die? He looks wistful.
What happened to him was tragic.
What happened to you,
The
die?
least I could do is to help his sister, especially after seeing how his death affected her.
Oh, we're learning things. Bow, bow, bow. I don't know what that sound was. It wasn't what I was going for. I was trying to do like air horns. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. There we go. Now we know that we only got the team really because it was a favor. Wait, what happened?
You don't know?
No, he falters.
You should probably talk to Yuna.
Oh, we're going to learn things about Yuna. Oh, sure. An uncomfortable silence settles when we both sip our drinks. Once he downs the last of his coffee, he checks his phone, then smiles politely.
I have to run to another meeting. Thanks again for stopping in to chat with me, and I'm sure we'll see each other soon.
Alright, this has been very informative there, Yuri. Thanks. It was nice to meet you. I say my goodbye and take another sip of my drink as I watch him leave. What happened to Yuna's brother? How come she never mentioned him to me? Questions race through my mind, but I clear them away as I finish my drink. Well, we know he died! I mean, Yuri just said that. I shouldn't drive myself crazy thinking about questions I don't have answers to. The next time I see Yuna, I'll ask myself. In the meantime, I still have time before I should go home. What should I do to clear my mind? Mayu! I can't hang out with Mayu! Well, I'm not hanging out with Valerie again because she's overly flirty. I mean, Sho would probably be the safe option. I'll admit it. But I'm also really curious about Calorie and why she acts the way she does. So, yeah, I want to hang out with Calorie because I want to know more about that mysterious angry lady. The match against Ona Bugashi lingers in my mind. I watched some replays of their past matches, and they're predominantly a melee-oriented team. My best practice against them would be a practice with Kaori and Aurora. That's actually logical thinking, because she was on the team. Or friends with one of the team members, I should say. She doesn't answer when I call, but I make my way to the hangar anyway. When I arrive, I see Calorie is already in a simulation match. No wonder she's not answering her phone. After grabbing her attention, she agrees to play with me. I boot up Eagle and enter into a simulation with Aurora. ... Are we going to fight Calorie? Hi, yeah, what are you, Link? I gotta get ready to block. Aurora thrusts forward with an aggressive staff. Dodge easily. I easily dodge her attack. Her gear loses balance and stumbles forward. I am literally just a walking pile of muscles. You see? Yeah. Counterattack. Do it. Eagle uses counterattack. Bam. It's super effective. Pokemon references. Aurora has fainted. Is that how you pronounce it? I mean, that's aura, literally, in English. I said that with a question mark because I don't think aura is a English word. It's just how we pronounce it, but I think they said aurora, so I don't know. I mean, has been depowered. Right. Yeah, because I'm better than you in every single way, Calorie. Boom jams! Calorie's frustration is audible through her calm. This marks her 4th consecutive loss. She's playing too aggressively and not planning out any tactics. Right, it's not because I'm totally better than her in every way. Stupid game. Let's take a break.
No, we need to keep practicing.
I said let's take a break! I want a sandwich! This really isn't practice for me? Oh! Or no, you're sucking too much. Nah. Jackhammer, he's a jerk, but I'm not a jerk either. What? That didn't make sense. Jackhammer can be nice sometimes. Let's take a break for a minute. I need to get a drink. We can continue after.
Fine.
Yep. Just make it sound like it's me that needs to take a break, and it's fine. Aurora disconnects from her virtual simulation. I do the same, then hop out of my cockpit and reconvene with Calorie at her gear. Her arms are crossed, and she has a sour look on her face. Kaori. She looks at me. I'm not sure what that was about, but we can't have that happen in a real match.
You think I don't know that?
Yeah, that's fair. Maybe. She looks annoyed, but sighs anyway.
It's just, we absolutely can't lose to Ona Bugiesha.
Then get your head in the game! Yeah, that's a jackhammer thing. This is Kaori after all. She needs some tough love. She appreciates people being honest with her. Bam! No, I'm saying it. All we have to do is focus and formulate a solid plan like we always do.
Agreed.
Thank you. So it doesn't matter that it's May's team.
Agreed. May doesn't matter at all.
Hey, look, she's smiling. I mean, I don't completely agree with what she's saying right now. She's just spewing out words, because clearly May matters to her, but I stare at her. She seems just as shocked as I am by her outburst. Kaori. ... Okay, random outbursts aside, that means no unnecessarily aggressive play. When we practice, we treat it like it's the real deal. Agreed! There we go. I nailed her voice. I got sweat falling in my eyes. It's gross. I'm glad we got that sorted out. Kaori nods, but can't quite hide her yawn. She covers her mouth, and after taking another look at her, I notice bags under her eyes. It looks like she uses makeup to cover it up so I wouldn't notice. Oh, she's exhausted. Kaori wears makeup? No, that's not what I'm most concerned about. Someone stayed up all night. I knew it! You're a closet party girl! We should hang out together if you want to do the nightlife scene. I'm an idiot. I am a freaking idiot. I guess that was one of those situations that I was damned if I do, or damned if I don't. Both of those options were dumb. I didn't realize I was going to be this dumb, but...
Seriously, how can you still be this dumb after all this time?
Thank you, Kaori. How could I be? Seriously. Don't lie. I can see the bags under your eyes. Just, probably worrying about the match, you idiot.
What bags?
Oh, somebody's pissed. Big surprise. Someone's not been getting their beauty sleep. Actually, now that I think about it, that explains why you're cranky at the time, too. Wham! You're an idiot. I rubbed my fresh bruise. Already used to her doing this. I thought you were tired. Where did all that energy come from?
Let's get back to practicing.
The energy came back from her hating you. Yep. You're the boss. Okay, we gotta get ready to kick her butt again. We head back into our gears and load up another simulation match. Kaori is much more focused than before and no longer making such rash decisions. Ultimately, we end up getting a solid training session from our duels. Aww. I mean, that's a good thing that she improved. I'm happy for that. But I'm Jackhammer. I need to steamroll everybody. Before long, it becomes late and we say our goodbyes before heading home. As I enter the house, I hear soft giggles coming from the living room. A tuft of blonde hair peeks over the couch. Another wave of giggles floats from the couch, but cease abruptly as I step closer. Nikki hangs up the phone and turns around to greet me.
Hi, big bro.
Who are you talking to on the phone? I plop down next to her. Who was that guy? Her eyes grow wide.
How did you know it was a guy?
Because I have big bro powers. Oh, I'm just going to stare at her. I continue to look at her.
What?
Do I really need to answer that? So who was it?
No one.
Why can't you just tell me who your crush is? Frickin' loser! Doesn't sound like no one.
He's just a classmate.
Mm-hmm. I reach around and grab Nikki's phone while she's distracted. Oh!
No, give it back!
You could just tell me his name. She screams in my ear as she leaps over me, reaching towards her phone. I fend her off and keep the phone away from her grasping hands. As she continues to struggle, I worm my way off of the couch and flip through her call list before she can scramble to her feet. The last dialed number is to a Ken. What kind of weird Japanese name is Ken? You frickin' racist! It's racist. Nikki snatches the phone right as I speak, then pummels my chest with her fist.
Oh my god, you are such a jerk.
You coulda just told me, okay? But, that wasn't the nicest thing to do. Is he even a real person? I mean, he did call her, or she called him. I mean, she could put any sort of name in there, so it could still be a fake number, but that's a lot of effort to put in. I'm just saying.
Of course he is.
Okay, but his name is Ken. What's wrong with that?
You're the worst.
Yeah. She hits me hard one last time before turning on her heel and storming upstairs. When she's halfway to the top, she pauses.
And by the way, Ken means strong in Japanese.
Okay. Nikki stomps into her room and slams the door. Oh yeah. Oops. Frickin' jackhammer. Steal. Ken? I hear laughter. Is that me? Did I just laugh out loud? Oh, wait a minute! It's Uncle Kaito! Kaito's leaning against the doorway behind me, a broad smile on his face. I jump when I see him. Frickin' ninja uncle. First Akira and now Kaito. How is everyone always sneaking up on me? Because you're dumb.
That's good. Ken is a funny name. It's like...
I don't really think Ken's that funny of a name. It just makes me think of Barbie and Ken. So, whatever.
Yen!
Yes, Uncle Kaito, Ken and Yen rhyme. So funny. He continues laughing at his joke, then gradually calms down.
Why does your face look like that?
That wasn't funny. Like what? I always look like this.
No, like this.
He mimics a look of cringing and disbelief. I don't... What? I should go do my homework.
Good idea. Get smart.
That was dumb. I slowly head up towards the stairs, still unsure about what just happened. As I walk up the steps, I can still hear faint chuckles from Kaito and the echoes of Ken Yen. That's not even funny! Since I was already in my room, I caught up on studying until it was time for sleep. I wake up energized and throw up the blankets. Today is our match against Ona Bugeisha, and I'm looking forward to it. And we'll look forward to it next time on Ace Academy. I hope you've enjoyed this bit of the Dragon's Treasure. Pretend to like is a mic and drop it. If you haven't already, I appreciate if you show that sub and bell button some love. And don't forget, sharing is caring. Stay beautiful!